If you're one of those people suffering from abdominal pain, gas, or bloating all the time, it could be what you're eating. It could also mean that your stomach is having trouble with digestion. It could mean you ate too much, and it could also mean these are the first symptoms or the start of something worse that can come in the future. I just got a call one of my patients who was telling me that she had had bloating and gas discomfort for years, and now she has abdominal cancer. This could have been actually prevented if we knew the cause and if we knew the reasons why this person was going through gas, bloating, and maybe something that you're going through today. What are the causes and how can you fix this? That's what I'm going to reveal to you in today's video. Not many people know that gas is actually generated when our food is not properly digested. This food that is not entirely, let's say, processed, reaches the colon and there it ferments. You see excessive bacteria growth. You see this producing gases, acids, alcohols, and irritating substances that in the future, if you don't take care of this and you constantly see bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort, you might see other more serious conditions. And that's what we will prevent today with this video. But before I continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I've always been surprised at the amount of people that watch my videos but are not yet subscribed. Maybe something that I do say in this video or in a future video could actually, with something you do, change your life. Number 1, digestion starts before you even eat. We have to consider that everything we put in our mouths has to be something that is properly digestible. And this is a very, but extremely very important thing that we have to think about. Everything you eat is actually adapted or has to be adapted to your stomach. Your stomach is going through this adaptation process and has been going through it for thousands of years before you were even born. It's adapted to eat meats, vegetables, protein, eggs, fats, everything you know as food. The problem is that most of what we buy today that comes in packaged form is not actually food. We are putting in our mouths stuff that is chemical, maybe chemical based, completely just manufactured in certain ways. We see this with this manufactured meat that we're coming to see in supermarkets now, which is, I think, one of the worst inventions of humankind, because this is what's going to cause you cancer later down the road and you have not even thought about it. If you need something natural that can help you disinflame, reduce inflammation, improve your digestion, and much more, look for something like Colubgon, GI Balance, Kirku Health, and Probalian or Woman's Probalian from Fineland at FinelandVitamins.com. Number 2, you might have a poor chewing habit or not enough acids to digest what you're eating. This is also a very important point because a lot of people will eat foods and they don't even chew their food. They just swallow it. Right? That's the first thing. The second thing is maybe you don't have enough acids. And this is another very important factor to digestion. When will you not have enough acids? When you're stressed out, when you're not producing enough of these biofluids or these digestive juices necessary for digestion. Look for something like Ulcerate, Chase, GI Balance. All these supplements will help you improve, reverse, say goodbye to all these ulcers, stomach problems, stomach aches, and much more. Number 3, you might not have enough enzymes to break down these molecules. I would say one of the most important things of digestion and the digestive process is or are enzymes, right? Enzymes are produced by our pancreas. Therefore, we need enzymes in order to break down these molecules. If we can't break them down, these will go all the way down to your colon and will cause fermentation, because instead of being digested, they will become fermented. They will putrefy. You will see that the digestive process of fats, carbohydrates, proteins are obviously not going on because you don't have pancreatic enzymes, or you might not have enough bile in your body to break down these fats, and therefore you have a bad digestive process. Number 4, you might not have enough probiotics. Probiotics are a great deal. They are very, very important, especially today when we are now health conscious and we know that bacteria are needed in every single stage of nature, not only in our bodies, on our skin, on our private parts, but you see them everywhere. We need them everywhere in order to break down just organic matter as a whole. And if you do not have enough probiotics, you've taken antibiotics, you've taken amoxicillin, antibiotics that exist, you're going to have problems with digestion. You're going to see bloating, gases, fermenting of foods. You're going to see cancer. You're going to see all sorts of stuff just because you don't have enough probiotics. So you might need something like Probalian, Woman's Probiotic, Immunoguard, D-Berry, supplements that have probiotics that will raise your immunity, keep you healthy, and prevent infections, gases, bloatings, bad digestion, and much more. Number 5, your portion is too big for your digestive process. Let's say you have yay much of acid and you are consuming this much of food. Guess what? It might not be enough. This acid might not be enough for all that food that you need to digest. And this is a big problem because come maybe the end of the year, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, or maybe even your birthday, some celebration, you're eating too much. Obviously, you don't have enough saliva, acids in your stomach, bile in your liver, enzymes in your digestion, probiotics in your intestines to break down all that food. And yes, you will have a situation. You will have maybe diarrhea, maybe even irritable bowel syndrome. You might have constipation. You might see other problems that you don't think is a real life-threatening situation. But if you repeat this every single day and you're eating more than what you should be taking in, you're going to have a problem. Number 6, stress makes digestion stop. Stress is a wonderful thing, don't get me wrong, if you need it. And we all need stress, but at a certain level, not more than what we can take. Stress will help you get stronger, get more agile. You will be thinking clearly because you need to run, maybe jump. That fight and flight response you need comes from stress, and that's okay, that's fine. The problem is that other processes in your body are being shut down because you don't need it at the time. If you have a fight and flight response, you don't need to digest your meal while you're running, right? So your stomach stops and breaks it down. It just shuts them off. And that's exactly the problem. Some people suffer from bloating, gases, all types of ulcers and gastritis, all types of digestive symptoms. And the reality is that everything is coming sometimes from stress because they're not being able to reduce enough bile, enzymes, all the ones I've just mentioned before in this video. And that's what really touches people when they realize that they're living their lives on the edge of stress, and this is not letting them live or eat, digest what they need to see happen in their body. Remember this is extremely important, and this needs to be fixed if you want a healthy lifestyle. Look for something like 5-HTP, Passion Calm, Melatonin, Q-Calm, and Neuromatrix from Phylan at PhylanVitamins.com. Don't forget to give this a like button, don't forget to share, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.